What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It is Asian Session Open on January 11th. January 11th, Asian Session Open. We have a lot to talk about, although it is a Japanese bank holiday. So I'm not sure if most of you know this. Today is Japanese bank holiday. So we may see less volume in the Japanese pairs. However, there are a bunch of GBP pairs. And if you've seen my channel at all, you know I like the GBP pairs a lot in the Asian session. We trade them quite often. So if you're just joining, welcome to the stream. This is stream number 1 of 5 for the week, possibly 6. Might have a bonus stream this week. So we're going to get into the charts here. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody's probably watching some football. If you're in America, probably watching some playoff football. But we are going to just get right to it here with the charts. I want to show everybody a chart that I've been looking at for the past couple hours. Really, really nice chart. So, I'm going to remove the lines here. This is the Asian Session Open candle. What does that mean? I know a lot of people are probably thinking, what does that mean? Holy bearish open. That is the most bearish open you can get. Start opened up here and immediately close for 1 hour straight bearish. We're going to fill this zone. It's just a matter of time, but we're going to fill this zone right here. Actually, I'm going to use a full zone here. We're going to fill this zone. It's only a matter of time, and most likely get to down here. So what we're looking at on this chart right now is a 30 pip swing to the downside to finish off the M, the measuring move. And the total move would be about 117 plus pips. So we're looking at a big sell on Euro AUD. If we take a look at the technicals, all strong sells. very, very strong sells here. Look at that opening candle. My goodness. We're going to mark these out here. That's an open if I've ever seen one. That is a hell of an open. Yeah, we're gonna see bearish movement here. Looking at some of these other charts, we're just gonna kind of hop through these charts like we normally do. Take a look. We're gonna analyze on the 1 and the 4 hour for a little bit here just to get an idea and mark up our zones. But ideally, we're gonna be trading on the 15 tonight. Get a nice scalp in on the 15-minute. All right, Asian session open. Let's mark this out right here. Massive fair value gap here. Here's our Asian session open candle. Ooh. Euro JPY candle right there. It was a gap up with a complete bearish candle down, and it's retracing now. Very, very interesting chart right here. We're going to see what happens. If we're going to continue to break highs or if we're going to reject it and come back down to market open. GBP CAD's kind of ranging. We're going to go back to the 1 hour. Not really a fan of this chart at all. We're gonna get rid of that chart. GBP AUD, not a fan of this chart either. AUD JPY looks like it's going to keep going, to be honest with you guys. It looks like we're going to see the highs here, probably another 12 pips, and then get some sort of retracement, I would imagine. See a massive double top here. We're going to put that as a yellow folder because it's not really 100% of what's going to happen there. But certainly an interesting open to the day on a lot of these charts. We're going to kind of mark a high and a low here. Closure above this is looking for buys. GBP NZD, we took a great trade on last week. Last week we had a great trade on this pair right here. I'm going to delete these lines from last week. Definitely some interesting zones again here, though. Nothing to trade here. Kind of ranging. We may see a double top. Certainly, not a double top. Certainly possible to see a head and shoulders. But we need to reject this zone here and at least get up to this zone too. So, looking at this chart, I don't like anything here. Not really a chart that I want to trade. Not a chart I want to trade. Unflag that. GJ. So, GJ, this is a good example of one that we're going to mark out here. GJ, we're going to go to the 15-minute and mark the session high and low and see where we break out to. Session high, session low, other than that long wick. But it looks like a buy, to be honest with you. Yeah, GJ looks like a really hard buy. This fair value gap is going to need to be broken, and there's not much room for it to go. Because even if we took a buy right now, 25 pips ain't bad, but no, this is Arcade World. No, this is I'm trading foreign exchange. This is currently the GBP JBY chart. But welcome to the stream. Appreciate you joining, man. Thank you. AUD NZD with the nastiest candles I've ever seen. Yeah, that's not, we're not even touching that. No, thank you. Thanks for joining, man. Maybe taking buys. CHF JPY. Looking pretty solid for a buy. What's my view on NQ? I don't trade it, man. I can take a look at it for you. I can take a look at it. It's at an extremely strong resistance. Look at this resistance right here. Hasn't broken it since Monday the 3rd of November. That's a sell all day. That's a sell, and you're looking at least for that much. You're looking at a sell there. But yeah, I don't trade NQ. CHF JPY looks like a really nice buy. We're gonna move that up. AUD NZD's nothing. Oh yeah, GJ looks good too. Yeah, no problem, man. It looks like a sell to me though, at least on the hour chart. So I wouldn't expect something right away, but it looks like a sell to me. USD JPY with the nastiest gap up of all time. Just absolutely filthy gap up and rejection. So we're gonna mark our 15-minute, our session high, and we're gonna mark our session low, and we're gonna wait to see what happens. We're gonna move this to the top of our list. I think this one's gonna be a sell, but we'll see. The technicals are showing buy, but we haven't been this high in since January 14th of last year. January of last year. We're at a massive key zone right here, guys. That is such a key zone. This is almost guaranteed to be a sell and reject here. There's no way it pushes. There's virtually no way it pushes on this one. Virtually no way. There's virtually no way that keeps pushing. At least I don't think so. All right. Anyway, I honestly think we have a trade already. We're going to wait until we get the 15-minute candle here. But my gosh, do I like this USD JPY sell. USD JPY is going to sell for at least minimally. Yeah, it's a huge sell. It's a huge sell. It's going to sell for a ton. And looking at it on the 15, we can draw out some micro zones. But, like, this thing is at its peak. This thing is at its absolute peak. And we can move this to up there. This thing's at its peak. Like, peak. Like, we're selling this. Unless it's going to break its all-time high from last year. I just don't see that. It's very rare that a chart breaks its all-time high from the prior year without any massive news or something that would propel it to go that high. It's not likely. Gotta be honest with you, we might get a 15-minute close here and take a sell already. Just an absolutely beautiful rejection of our resistance. I'm gonna actually type this 1 year resistance. Miguel, what's going on, man? 1 year resistance. We're gonna just make that massive. I'm gonna make it huge. 1 year resistance is right there. It has not been there. You know what? I'm gonna drop down to the week and just show you guys how crazy it is. that it's this high. I mean, it is. I would be really I'd be shocked if it kept buying up. Like, it could, but we are at the absolute highest it's been in a year. 357 days. This is such a key zone right here that we're rejecting, but we also are on the week. This is a massive fair value gap on the week. Going back to our chart on the hour, it's just a tiny fair value gap. I think we're going to see 50, 60 pips downward sell off. We're going to wait till we get a new 15-minute candle here. And we broke the session lows. Nice. You've been on the charts all day, Miguel? Hell yeah. You find anything you like? What you been looking at? I like so far Euro AUD. I charted out the 15-minute session open. If we break either side, we'll take buy or sell. And USD JPY is the most solid looking trade ever. Let's get some Yep, it is 7 p.m. where I'm at too. I'm trading on foreign exchange on liquid brokers. Foreign exchange is open 23.6. What do you like? Euro JPY buys? Yeah, Euro JPY is about to break the session highs. And actually, we can put a zone there. Yep, I do like Euro JPY buys. I like it on the technicals too as a strong buy. USD JPY, I just love this sell. And then what was the other one you were looking at? NZD JPY. There's probably, let's see, is there anything on that? For what buys? NZD JPY. Yeah, it might buy up. I'm nervous about these key points right here, Miguel. We might get a little bit of retracement there or there. But it does look good for a buy. For like 16 pips, but I wouldn't take the risk on that one. You just broke structure. Good resistance here. Just broke structure though. I don't like that trade that much. But it's a good analysis, I would say for sure. And that Euro AUD trade, what a wild open here. Euro AUD open was the weirdest candle. Look at that opening candle. Just straight selling power. Straight selling power. So that's a wild candle right there. What do you mean stream a bigger screen? Are you on the horizontal? Which one are you on, Blake? The vertical or the horizontal? Because there's two streams. I could stream my 53-inch monitor that's right in front of me, but you guys wouldn't be able to see the whole thing. This one right here is a 32-inch monitor. But if you're on the vertical, you're not going to see as much. Yeah, switch over to the portrait. You'll be able to see everything. You can see my whole screen. Because I tried streaming on my 53-inch curved monitor. This one, it's this big. You guys, it's so big that it doesn't look good on YouTube. At least in my opinion, I don't think it looks good. Good to see you again, Blake Simpson, though. Thanks for joining, man. Look at the 15 here. We want to see the ribbon flip before we take sells here. Euro JPY looks like it's trying to buy. Even on the hour, it's trying to buy. The thing is, we had this gap up to start, and this is a very key zone. On a Bitcoin long, huh? Let's see what you're looking at. We can take a look at it. Bitcoin long on a short time frame. What time frame are you trading it on? Yeah, that looks like a good trade. Yeah, your key levels are like here, here, kind of there too. And then you got a fair value gap to worry about right here. So like you're looking to break this. I wouldn't be longing until after this breaks this. But after it breaks that, nice. Heck yeah, that's a good trade then. I wouldn't personally long. You probably got in it earlier on this trade right here, on this candle down here, I bet. You probably got in down here, huh? Off this retracement. That's a good entry. I personally, if I were to trade it, I wouldn't get in until I saw a break of the highs and probably a break and retest. Probably a break, retest, and then enter. Somewhere around here to see up here. Yeah, nice. Nice, yeah, the 1800 candle. Good. It's a good trade. I just don't trade crypto like that. Lek Fenner. What's up, Fenner? Gold? Do you want to look at gold? We can look at gold, but I don't... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Did we just break all-time highs again? Guess what, guys? We just broke all-time highs of gold on the open today. All-time highs broken on gold. Again. Again. New all-time high. That's a smart move there, Blake. All-time highs broken again on gold. This thing's got to come down. Again, I said it last time when we broke all-time highs up here. And I was like, I don't know when, but it's got to come down. It's got to come down at some point. I don't know when it's going to come down, but ideally, I don't want to be a part of it. It's just too unpredictable. Like, I know everybody loves gold. It's just too unpredictable. It uses too much of a lot size. Hey, profit's profit, man. Gotta learn to just take profit and be happy with it, you know? It is going to be a great week, Miguel. And we're going to get an New York session on, I believe, Thursday. There's Adele. Welcome, Adele. We're waiting for you, man. We're waiting for you to take a trade. Everybody give a round of applause for Adele. He probably just woke up. He's in Bangladesh. There we go. Nice round of applause for Adele. Adele's the man. Alright, so anyway, now that we've established that gold is absolutely wild, I'm going to go sell everything I own that's gold. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I mean, gold is... That's wild. And that's per ounce. That's per ounce. That's per ounce. $4,563. Just absolutely wild. But, again, I don't trade gold, guys. I don't like to. My favorite trade is this Euro AUD trade because of the massive 15-minute close. Open. Market open. Just look at that. Look at that candle. Iran transfer fiat to gold. Euro JPY. Yeah, if it rejected this zone, 100% sells. It just depends what it does on these zones. I marked out these zones to see what it's going to do. I think all of these are going to gap down. USD JPY, Euro JPY. I don't know about CHF JPY. But GJ, all of them. These places are worried about paying close. Oh yeah, you're not gonna get 100% value anywhere. You're not gonna get 100% value anywhere. Because I thought about trading some of mine too. I've got a couple really nice watches that are. One of them's 18 karat gold. Entire Rolex, 18 karat gold. I thought about trading it in, but I'm just gonna hold, you know? I don't know what's gonna happen. All these charts, we need to see what happens on the 15. Need to see what happens on the 15. But yeah, no one's paying 100% of gold. There's just no way. Lech Fenrir, Iran transfer fiat to gold. Yeah. What, the whole country? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the whole country just turned all their money into gold. You know who has the biggest reserve of gold? You guys know who has the biggest reserve of gold in the world? Biggest reserve of gold. Correct for... In terms of the government, and Germany's in second. Again, in terms of the government. However, if you factor in, which is impossible to do, the gold that civilians own, I guarantee you India's up there. I guarantee you India's up there. Way up there, too. I really want to break the lows on this Euro AUD trade. USD JPY is doing what we want to see it do. Euro JPY. What was that other one that he was looking at? NZD JPY. We'll pull that up here too. Take a look-see doodle. Yeah, I'm not touching that chart. But this USD JPY chart... Honestly, just based on the 1 hour, I'd be comfortable taking a sell now. Yes, sir, USA. I think I have a thing that says USA. No, I thought I did. Nope, sorry. Got a bunch of noises on this stream deck. I thought I had a USA chant. I do not. I would be comfortable taking sells on USD JPY just purely, and I'm not going to because we have rules, but purely based on the fact that we are at a 1-year resistance. It's going to reject. There's too many people, too many traders that are going to see that 1-year resistance and just absolutely go bonkers and just sell. Sell, sell, sell. I mean, it's too key of a point to not get sold off at. I mean, you saw market open was bearish. People tried to buy it up literally to the highest point, and then it just absolutely dumped. We got 3 minutes until we get a 15-minute candle, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to be taking sells on USD JPY to go for 50 pips. And we already know what our stop loss is going to be. Pretty obvious right here. That's our stop loss. Again, if we go back to that week chart, it could go up here and absolutely bone us for another 70 pips. I just don't see that happening. That must have been, what was that? That was Monday the 6th of 2025. And 2024 was an election year? Or 2025 was? 24 was an election year, so 25, yeah, it makes sense. But if gold is rising, USD is going to fall. That's just facts. If gold continues to rise, USD is going to continue to fall. And gold is rising. So the dollar falls when the gold goes up. And gold goes up during economic uncertainty. To click on to be able to trade right now. I don't know if Webull lets you trade Forex. I haven't had Webull in a long time, man. I don't know if Webull lets you trade Forex. I don't think it does. I can check for you. No, you can't trade Forex on Webull. That's why. You need to use a broker that lets you trade foreign exchange pairs. Turbo. Might just full port USD JPY. No, use liquid brokers. They're the best. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't care who you use, to be honest. This is the one I use, man. Yeah, Miguel signed up with Liquid. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone cares about trading on TradingView. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, in my opinion. Everyone just uses TradingView to mark up their charts. But as long as your broker allows you to trade, I mean. Yeah, we're taking sells. Guys, we're taking sells on USD JPY. I'm in. Whoa! Holy spreads. I'm in sells on USD JPY. It meets all our criteria. Ribbon flip. Added strong resistance. Fair value gap closures. Everything. It meets all of our criteria. The spreads are just terrible right now because it's market open. Let me, where did we open that? 15781 is where I got it at. Oh, that makes sense. All right, so let's, 15781. We're in sales, guys. That's where I got in, which is fine. Yeah, we broke session lows. We had a ribbon flip. We rejected a strong resistance. I'm in sells. Send this to everyone. There's TP1. There's TP2. Here's TP3. And then if we weren't trading on the 15, you could put a TP4 way down here, and I have a feeling that it's going to hit. So we're going to go ahead and sell this. Let's see. Copy image. If you're in the Discord, guys, I'm sending this out now so you know what we're in. It's going to go in both. Short on USD JPY. There we go. I just sent that out. We can look at this on any time frame we want. The 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, it doesn't matter. We can look at it on all time frames. Expert advisors? Yeah, my spreads kind of just tightened up a lot. I think it was like the initial shock of it. I don't know. My spreads tightened up a lot because I got in at... Nice. What a move. What a move. Yo, bro, what do you think? Expert advisors? I've never heard of that before. What is expert advisors? I don't know what expert advisors is, my man. I've never heard of it. Henry John. I've never heard of them. I'd have to look them up. We're in profit, though. What's TP1 for us? I didn't even look how many pips that was. TP1 is 9 pips. TP2 is 25 pips. TP3 is 43 pips. Trolling my discipline on this one. I know my account is small. I didn't take big lot size. That's fine. Yeah, you got to make sure you risk manage. We talked about it. With your account and your account size, that's the proper lot size to be using. It's 100% correct. You can even go smaller. Just to be safe. You could even go smaller. Expert advisors are like MT5 bots. I can help. Oh, I know what you're talking about. So I've never used them personally. I know what you're talking about, though. On MetaTrader 5, they've got all those. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've never used them, so I don't want to speak on them. Henry, I've never personally used them, so I don't want to give any bad information. Well, we're in profit quick on this one. Starting off the week pretty solid. By the way, guys, we got 34 members in the brand new Discord now, so I appreciate all you guys. 34 members. Shout out to Adele for his hard work on this. Creating the biggest community of 2026. It's going to happen. It's in my bio. It's in my bio on YouTube. I added it in there the other day. And it's pinned in the comments if you guys want to join it. No knowledge of trading, but my friend. Think about building a strategy. So here's what I have to say. If you are in, I just talked to somebody about this the other day. If you're technically savvy and you know how to do that stuff, fantastic. But find someone who is a good trader. Find someone who's a good trader and let them tell you what it needs to do. If you want to make one for me, I can tell you what it needs to do. It needs to tell you to buy or sell when there's an EMA ribbon flip, a full candle closure under it, a confirmed downtrend or uptrend, and the technicals on TradingView agree with it, and it's at a stronger support or resistance. Pretty simple. Just 4 rules. If you can code that, call it the Trading with Matt indicator, let me know. I'll promote the heck out of you. If it respects the trend line, it might go to 1567. Yeah, it could. It could. We're going to see some sort of come back up, but like if we look at the 4 hour on this, I mean, it's absolutely just dumping. We may see it come halfway up the candle, but I don't. It's just at such a strong resistance. Again, the 1 year resistance is huge. But we're in on the 15. We're in this trade on the 15. Yeah, I'm seeing this thing. And nothing else is really moving like that is. We just caught the best move. We caught the only big move of the market open so far. We're going to hit TP1. We are 7 pips in profit. Yeah, no problem, Henry. Hey, join the Discord, man. We can talk. You and I can talk in one of the private trading rooms, and we can kind of go over it. Oh, there we go. Nice. TP1. TP1. Let's go. TP1's hit. W. W trade. W trade. Let's go ahead and how many pips are we in profit right now? 12 pips in profit. I'm just letting everybody know in the Telegram, not Telegram. I gotta stop saying that. Discord. There we go. It's pretty good there. What a start to the week is right. What a start to the week. All we did was mark out the 15-minute session highs and lows and waited for it to break it. And it's at a strong resistance. Every time. All right. What are we? Ooh, 15 pips in profit. I'm using 5 lots. Yeah, well, we did have that one loss with USD JPY last week that I lost 1,000 on, so this helps. This helps. We finished the week with $175, $177 profit, and we started this week with a little over almost 400, so no. No. Nope. No 50 lots. Yeah, this is a good trade, guys. Can't really complain here. And when we marked it up on stream, most people won't do that. What a trade, though. If you want to move your stop losses to break even, I would do so. It already broke the EMA ribbon, unless you're talking about the 1 hour. We're probably going to get some rejection here. But honestly, man, this candle is so big. This candle's huge. I think honestly we might touch it on the 4 or minimally TP4 right here. I think we minimally are going to touch TP4, which is down here. I think it's going to go for 40 pips before I think if anything it's going to reject this zone. It may come back up and retest the year high though. But we're going to watch it very closely. Oops. Did not mean to do that. We're going to watch it very closely. I think it's going to finish this move. But this fair value gap may be an issue for us. We need to get through this fair value gap right here. 100%. Really good trade, guys. $17 pips in profit. Oh yeah, that's 100% true. When gold rises, the US dollar falls. Oh yeah. Good to know. Not mad about this trade at all. 17 pips in profit right now. For those of you guys that are joining, we just marked this chart up on the 15-minute at Asian Session Open at 7 o'clock. And we took a sell. No. And what if it went the other way, Adele? You would have been pissed at yourself. It's good risk management that you use 0.5. It's good risk management. Take the wins. Take the wins. However small or big they are, you celebrate the wins. 100%. Great fair value gap created. Let's see this keep driving down. I'd love to see 25 pips in profit. Nice, Henry. Henry, you and I can talk about coding that. Do you know how to code on TradingView, Henry? How to make an indicator? Nice, 600 bucks. Keep going. All right, so we're going to use a trailing stop here, I think, guys. I think we're going to use a trailing stop. Exactly. I'm going to use a trailing stop and put this at 11 pips in profit, I think. Actually, at 157,760. So I'm guaranteeing at least, actually no, I'm going to do a little more than that. That guarantees at least $158 in profit, which would be 157,760 is 10 pips, right? Yeah, 156,760 is actually 5 pips, right? 5 pips. You can decide where you guys want to put your trailing stop, but I would use a trailing stop. With the help of AI to achieve my goals, what I have friends who are professional developers. Code Python, understand programming language. Yeah, I don't know how hard it is. I'm a complete stranger to coding and stuff like that. I tried and I just don't understand it, so. We can talk though. If it's something you can build, shit, we can patent it and sell it. Trading with Matt indicator. Oh, nice. Yeah, if you want to help me make an indicator that follows these 4 rules, defines a trend, 15-minute candle close. No, I'm sorry. Any full candle close above or below an EMA ribbon. Resistance or no, rejection of a support or a resistance. And then cross-references the technicals on TradingView as well. There you go. TWM indicator. Gonna sell the heck out of it. 10 grand licensing fee. For anyone that wants to use it. See what kind of win rate it has after a year. We're holding this fair value gap pretty strong here on the 15-minute.
You're prepared. Experian, your BFF, big financial friend, could cancel.
Sorry for the commercial there. Yeah, man. Fucking license it out on TradingView. You can list it on TradingView and people can buy it. I'm pretty sure there's indicators. Yeah, so you, in my scripts, and then you click create a script right here. Yeah. I don't know how to use this right here, but if I did, it would be awesome. But I'm pretty sure you can find, like, edit. So, like, let's see, Lux Algo, they're a huge company. Oh, did I just put that on there? Wow, I don't even know what any of this means. Lux Algo's indicator here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just get rid of that. But I think if you go to, like, top indicators and it's locked, so to access, say you have to contact the author. Yeah, so, like, make them contact us and then sell it to them for 10 grand a piece. Trading algorithms are very expensive, typically. I wonder what you have to do. I wonder what they charge. Horn tops and bottoms. It doesn't say what they charge. Bat harmonic pattern. These are some wild indicators, though. Head and shoulders advance. You don't need that. You should be able to identify that on your own. Huh. 1.1 million followers. Wow. That's pretty cool. We're just holding on here. No, I know what expert advisors are. I don't even have MetaTrader anymore. Because I can't use MetaTrader. 10 grand's for the brokies. We're going to charge 100K. That's funny. Yeah, I know what they are. I know what they are. Yeah, you go to expert advisors on MetaTrader. I've seen that. I just don't use MetaTrader anymore. They don't allow me to use it with my broker. I use Liquid Brokers. It's called Liquid Brokers. This is who I use. Oops, that says horizontal ray. I use these guys, Henry. This is live. Neza Money, yes. Welcome to the stream, man. This is live right now. Live Asian session open. USD JPY sells. TP2 is about to get tapped. At TP2, I'm going to close 50% of positions. No, USD's selling off hard. Not the yen. USD's selling off hard. Every pair to the JPY is selling off. Euro's selling off, GJ's selling off, AUD, CHF, CHF isn't selling off. They're all selling off. Yeah, the other way is sound. I'm trading foreign exchange pairs. We're about to tap TP2. If we hit TP2, I'm closing. CHF is dropping as well. Kind of. Not really. On the hour, it's pretty bullish. CHF is pretty bullish. It's probably going to reverse a little bit, but it's pretty bullish. The last 3 hours have closed green, Blake. Oh, USD CHF. Oh, yeah. For sure. The dollar's dropping overall because of gold. Look at gold. Nice, Neza. Yeah, I don't really trade crypto that often anymore. I used to, but I kind of just stick with foreign exchange because I like the way the price action is and the charts look. I would ideally want to code it on the 15-minute time frame, and these are foreign exchange markets. Did we tap TP? Did we tap TP? Oh, we almost tapped it. We almost tapped it. We were so close. We were quite literally less than a full pip away. Close. Oh yeah. Gold and silver, all precious metals are going to take off. I use liquid brokers, but this right here, Wildfire FX, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, man. Staying out till New York session? Fair enough. I like this move we got here. We're going to see what happens on the hour. We're going to get a little bit of retracement on the hour. I think, but not too much, to be honest with you. We'll see. I mean, we just completely took out session lows and just kept driving. So, I mean, it hit all of our targets. Yeah, this fair value gap and the new hour is going to tell us something. But if we hit TP2, I'm going to close 75% of positions and leave one runner. Yeah, it's a waiting game. I agree. It's rejecting this fair value gap pretty good, but it could also be because we're going into the new hour. If I'm to start trading as a beginner, what is your advice? Yeah, I wouldn't chase either. If you weren't in it when we got in, don't chase. There's no reason to. We only got 23 more pips until our TP3. So, I mean, I'm probably going to close 75% here in a minute. If you're to start trading as a beginner, what's my advice for you? Learn price action trading. Understand how candlesticks work. And learn what break of structure is. And support and resistance. That's really it. That's like the core concepts. We're about to get a new hour candle here. What a move that was. 24 pips. You know what? I'm not going to be greedy here going into the last hour, guys. Oh. Is that it? Okay, yeah, no problem. Hold on. Let me just manage this trade here. Because I think I'm going to close 75% positions. Yeah, guys, I'm closing 75% positions right now. Ready? And boom. Close 75%. Great trade, guys. I closed 75%. I'm leaving one runner, and I'm moving our stop losses to break even. Hold on one second. Break even exit. Perfect. The most we can lose is $0. Let me just send this out to my my Discord real quick, guys. Copy image. Reply. 23 pips in profit. Close 75%. Move last 25% runners SL to BE for a risk-free trade. I can't type to save my life. Boom. Great trade, guys. Great trade. Closed in full. Good job. Good job, guys. Great trade there. I don't know that I'm going to chase anything else tonight, to be honest with you. We can certainly sit and talk for a little bit, guys, but I don't see myself. I'm very happy with. Great job, guys. That was an awesome trade. Fantastic job. And everyone in this chat identified it. So you guys understand. It seems like you guys have complete understanding. I don't see a point in chasing. That was $561. Closing 75% was $561. I think it's going to drive down to TP3, which is why we left one runner. That's why we left one runner, but I think it's going to break this, as long as we break this fair value gap. Oh, you sent it to me, Adele? Put it in the testimonials one. Put it in the testimonials tab. Heck yeah. What'd you make? Let's see, Adele. Nice, brother. 75 bucks. Oh, sorry if you didn't want me to say that out loud. Good job. Heck yeah. Good job. Hey, welcome to the Discord, Henry. Good job, man. That's awesome. Gold's going crazy. Gold's going absolutely insane. Yeah, sounds good, Henry. That was... And like sometimes, guys, like when it goes the other way and we lose, like this is a win, right? But when it goes the other way and we took the same exact setup, you can't get mad. Like, this is the strategy that we're going to use over and over and over again. We marked out the session highs and the session lows. We waited for it to break one. We confirmed it was a downtrend. We confirmed it was at a 1-year resistance. And, I mean, we got the full candle closure below the EMA ribbon. We got the confirmed downtrend. Every technical says that it was actually, which is wild. The lower time frames say it's a sell. But do you think your strategy can work at every market or just a specific market? I have tested it in both the real in the NASDAQ and US stocks, and I've tested it in foreign exchange, and I've tested it on gold, and it's worked most of the time. Wild FX, Wildfire, what do you mean it's not about the strategy? What do you mean by that? Gold's insane right now. No, it's showing up. It's showing up on my Streamlabs. Oh, you said yeah. I'm putting in the testimonials. It's okay. Say it out loud. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, it was showing up. Sorry, I just missed it. I don't know, man. This thing can keep going. And this is why I stopped trading gold. But I will tell you my hypothesis of why gold is this high. So in times of economic turmoil, people put their money in precious metals. What the United States just did in Venezuela has made the entire world a little bit uneasy. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. Everyone just doesn't know what's going to happen, especially with the amount of oil they're sitting on that I guess we now own. So with that comes economic uncertainty. And if people fear that there's a war coming, then they take their money out of the stock market and they put it into precious metals, because historically precious metals have been solid through economic turmoil. It's just the truth. There's no BSing around it. It's just the truth. But I think this strategy can work in most markets. Yeah, the new hour retracement was what? Is 8 pips. So yeah, it's good that you closed in full. Nice. Nice, we got another in the Discord. Thanks for joining, guys. Oh yeah, let me open the welcome tab here. Yep, we got another. We're getting retracement on the hour, but I think it's going to keep driving down. We may get a shoulder. Like, this is either a double top or a two-headed head and shoulders. I don't think that's a thing, but if you look at it, it's, oops, wrong one. You got like a shoulder here, right? And like in the middle, you could put a head. And then ideally, you'd have another shoulder right here and then have it drive down to here. So, could scalp this if it hits this area and take a sell, but again, I'm happy with what we did today. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm sure there's other charts we can look at right now. So like I said, we marked out our session highs and lows on a couple other charts. All of them are consolidating. Forex traders in that country trade the London session. Yeah, man, that's awesome. You can do it however you want. See, there's no right way or wrong way to go about it. Like, if you want to actually learn how to trade, I would certainly consider seriously learning price action. And I have YouTube. It's all free. It's on my YouTube. If you go to my YouTube playlist, what is it called? The YouTube playlist called How to Day Trade Learning Series. It's a 3-video series, and they're all like 11 minutes long. I made them short because I know nobody has attention spans these days. Just like watch it. It'll help you understand how I draw up my trades. But yeah, if you're unable and you just want to copy trade, go ahead. The free signals, you'll get like 2 to 4 a week. in the free signals, and then in the VIP ones, it's like $25 a month to get in the VIP ones. And the VIP ones are you'll get every single trade, along with one-on-one mentoring, along with my ebook that I wrote that took me like 5 years to write. So it's up to you, but I don't force anybody to do that. Like, I personally believe that if you do a good job doing stuff for free, people will see value from you and want to buy things from you. So like, if they see value in what you do for free, and obviously all my lives are free, live trading free, and it's not easy to do that. If people see value in that, they'll seek to look at other products that you offer. That's my philosophy, so I don't really force it on anyone at all. You can do what you want with that. But yeah, Henry, just start with $200. Trade at 1 to 500 leverage on liquid brokers and see where you go with it. My smaller account that I was using that I started on December 1st went from 300 to 2,000 in 1 month. So, just trading at half a lot and a full lot. Being very smart and cautious about what I'm doing, but it's possible. Having a community is wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I figured. I forgot when I messaged you that it was... like 3 a.m. there. I felt bad. Yeah, I know. But it's not hard, and I've done it many times. Where you just take $300-400 and turn it into a couple thousand. You just have to have really, really strict rules and really good risk management. And then getting in the trade is only the first part. Like, getting in the trade is only the first part. Managing the trade when you're in it is so key. So there's a couple ways to go about it. But, yeah, I mean, you can choose whatever works best for you. I don't force anyone to do anything. It's 7:10 a.m. and you're a day ahead of me, right? Hey, if you guys are in the Discord, make sure you react with an emoji to the trade. Trying to get more people to participate in it, you know? Sense of community, if you will. It's the 12th in Bangladesh. Yeah, it's the 11th here. What's a fact? What's a fact, Miguel? Oh, and we just drove right through TP2. Still in profit on this trade, guys. A little over 27 profits. Awesome, Henry. Yeah, man. Just watch them. Like I said, they're free. The best way to learn is either A, having a mentor, or B, trial and error. I would suggest you not use your own capital in trial and error as a brand new newbie with no experience. If you got some experience, use your own capital, but don't use capital that you need to use to pay bills. And I know I don't need to say this, but I watched some guy on TikTok the other day, that RP guy, the guy with the green Lambo, and he was like, if you're trading for groceries, you shouldn't be trading with your own capital. You should be using a prop firm. I agree with him on that. While I don't agree with prop firms, if you're looking to trade, you should probably already have a secure job and a steady income and all your bills paid and 6 months to 12 months of savings in your savings account that you already have put away for a rainy day. Like, if you, yeah, you've got to have a system before you start getting into day trading. Adele says since he's a day ahead, he can say tomorrow's going to be a great day. Love that. Can you tell me who's gonna win this 8 o'clock game so I could throw a grand on that? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, by the way, Miguel, congratulations. Everybody owes a big congratulations to Miguel. His Bills barely squeaked out against the Jags, of all teams. Congrats, Miguel. I'm not going to talk about my Jets because we're just ass. I was crypto trader, 4 years of experience, quit the game because it was crazy. Wish I learned Forex past 4 years, just being consistent. Yeah, just being consistent. I mean, if you traded crypto, I don't know how you traded it. Like, did you trade it with price action? Or did you just trade it based on, like, if people are saying, hey, buy Bitcoin or sell Bitcoin? It depends how you're trading it. If you're 4 years of experience of trading price action, then you already know price action a little bit. I'm sure.
Bro, I heard TJR's going. My 41st bile move.
I think Miguel might have left after we said one and done. Oh no, he said that's a fact earlier. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I never really got into the NFT stuff. Honestly, I really like trading Doge. Out of all of them, Doge Perpetuals. Oh, I didn't mean to click create a new layout. Motherfucker, hold on. So, Doge Perpetuals, Doge USDT.P. I like to trade this one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with you, Miguel. It's a good philosophy. But we were congratulating you on your Bills. Your Bills winning. Yeah, I like trading Doge a lot. It's kind of a... Here's the thing about the crypto market, too. Every meme coin really just follows Bitcoin. Everything really follows Bitcoin. Like, if you look at the Bitcoin chart and look at the Doge chart, they're like the same thing. Bitcoin's a little bit higher in terms of, like, the last 2 hour candles, but, like, look at the charts. They're practically the same chart. They follow each other. Everything follows Bitcoin. At least that's how I look at it. I don't know about that. I don't know about running it all the way. We'll see. We'll see about that. Patriots look good and the Chargers look good. I don't think you guys are as strong of a team, and I'm pretty sure you just had a major receiver go out this game with a leg injury. But anyway, enough about the Bills. Oh, I think your stream's probably delayed. Alright, let's go back to this USD JPY chart. What are we doing here? This fair value gap is really holding us. This fair value gap right here is holding us at TP2. Almost 15 years. I've been trading for a long time. I started when I was 17 and I'm 32. Do you think January will be green for crypto? Well, so there's two ways to answer that question. You can look at it on a technical analysis side, and you can look at it from a news standpoint. Looking at it from a technical analysis side, on the day chart, got a pretty good retracement. So it's in a massive consolidation period, right? So we can draw up. This is a huge consolidation period for Bitcoin. And I'm basing it, when you ask about crypto, I go based off Bitcoin. That's the number one cryptocurrency. You're in a huge consolidation period that's been going on since November 17th, which makes sense because you go into consolidation on a lot of charts starting around the holidays, Thanksgiving, all the way to Christmas, New Year's, and then you start to see market breakouts. Right now, based on what I'm seeing here, Bitcoin needs to do one of two things. It needs to break 94,000 to have an upside, or if it breaks 84,000, you could see 72,000 right here. So that's my analysis for Bitcoin. If it breaks 84K, you're going to see 72K to 70K area. If it breaks 92K, you could potentially see your next zone is there, 108K, or you could potentially see your high zone, which was 124K. So that's your next zones. That's your zone 1, and that's your zone 2 right there, if it breaks the highs. If it breaks the lows, you're looking at this zone 1 down here at $72,000. So, Neza Money, to answer your question, there's my analysis right there of what you can expect to see with crypto in January. It's in consolidation. There's no good answer to that yet, other than will it break this high or this low first? And whichever it breaks, I would say there's a good chance it's going to go that way. Cheering soundboard. Yeah, man, you're all good. I know you're waking up in Bangladesh and a totally different time zone at 7 a.m. or 5 a.m., whatever time you're waking up. You're good. No worries, Adele. I don't know what that means. Hey, man, I'm really glad you joined too, Henry. I appreciate you joining, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. And I'm just starting my... Oh, let's get off this day chart. I'm just... We're 2 months into... We're into my second month of streaming full-time trading. Like I said, I've been trading for almost 15 years, but I'm into my second month of like full-time, 5 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week streaming. Trying to make it that way. I run a golf course, a pretty large golf course called LPGA International in Florida. I'm a PGA member. So that's what I do for my job. But I would like to do this full time, because this is a lot more fun. Nisma, I started my 1 milli challenge channel. So far, I made $10 into 40. There you go. Heck yeah, man. That's 4x. No pun intended. Like 4x, get it? Yeah. 4 times. You just gotta keep grinding. You got it. Just keep grinding at it. This is, and I really do appreciate you guys, because every stream that I come on, whether we win or we lose, we have been breaking records on views every single time. Every single time we've been breaking records. Last time we had over 600 something views. This time we're already up to almost 400 or 500. Whether they jump in or out or stay for the stream doesn't matter to me, but average viewer duration is over 9 minutes on the horizontal stream. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Hell yeah, man. Just message me. Duber Squad. What pairs do I usually trade? Duber Squad from Twitch. I trade anything with volume, brother. But mostly USD, JPY, and GBP pairs. We got in an NZD trade last week where we made some money, but mostly USD, JPY, Euro JPY, GBP, AUD, Euro AUD. The major Forex pairs that have volume in an Asian session is what I trade mostly. Good question, though. Yeah, it's like we did a weird reverse. Like, regular stock market exchanges started adapting crypto, and now crypto stock exchanges and exchanges are now adopting regular stocks. So it's funny. They're doing like reverse roles here. Oh, I should have changed the what about gold? Martin G. Dunkley. Yeah, it keeps me at that humidity's right. I'm mostly in an office though. But yes, I know what you mean. Gold is at an all-time high, man. I have no idea what it's gonna do. FF Gamer. When is the last time I hit the gym? Not recently. Probably 2 months ago. Thanks for asking though. I'm glad, man. I appreciate it, Henry. Appreciate you joining, bro. Appreciate it, man. But as far as gold, Martin, there's no telling. We're at all-time highs. We are in unprecedented times. We're in unprecedented times, so it's hard to say what it's going to do. When you break all-time highs, you expect there to be some sort of retracement. That's really all I can say about it, you know? It's hard to say. But it should retrace. We should come back to market open at some point, right? Who knows? That's why I don't trade gold. You know? There's just no telling. It's wild to look at. This is what we've seen with gold. Like last time it reached a new high, for instance, in September when it reached a new high, it didn't stop going for 5-6 weeks before we had a retracement. Are we going to see that again, where it doesn't stop going for another 5-6 weeks before it has a retracement? I have no idea. There's no structure to gold whatsoever. That's how I feel. I agree with you, Neza. I agree with you 100%. There's no way. I think it's more of a long-term investment than it is a day trading pair, if you will. But I know a lot of people that trade gold. There's a lot of traders out there that only trade gold. A lot of traders that only trade gold. I don't know how they do it, because I just don't see what they see. But going back to our trade that we were in, we're still 18 pips in profit. Yeah, 18 pips in profit on this trade. I'm going to leave this 25% runner because we moved our stop losses to break even, so it's a risk-free trade. So this stop loss is actually at our open right here now. It's no longer up here. We don't have a stop loss up here anymore. It's at break even. But I'm leaving it up here so people can see what I set it up as. I don't know what KEK means. K-E-K? That was a good trade, guys. I'm really happy with that. Oh, I gotcha. Like keckling. Okay, I got you. I'm already out, man. I only got Elv Mesty. Bro, I already took 75% profits. This is my last 25% runner. I already made 570 bucks. I'm at this trade is my stop loss is at break even. I can't lose. And it'll probably go back up to there, but it doesn't matter. I already took profit. But I appreciate that. Appreciate you looking out. Already took profit, man. And to be honest with you, I don't see it breaking this zone. If we're being honest, I don't see it breaking this zone again. Which platform? I'm marking my charts up on TradingView, but my broker is this. My broker is Liquid Charts. The broker that I use to execute my trades is this right here. I just sent it in the chat. But the platform that I'm using right now to actually chart up on is called TradingView. TradingView is fantastic. TradingView is awesome. Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it, man. Every trader has winning days and losing days, you know? Like, you can't don't just look at one stream. I've lost on stream too. It happens. It's just about making sure that your wins outweigh your losses at the end of the day. Bottom line, did you make money or did you lose money? That's what defines traders. We're up to 491 subscribers. What should I do when I hit 500? That's the monetization number. I appreciate everyone who subscribed, by the way. I started this journey on 12/1 to get monetized. Like literally a month and 10 days ago. A month and 11 days ago. We're at 491. What should we do for the 500 subscribers? Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe I'll let the top viewer have lifetime VIP access for free. Gotta do something. Gotta do something at 500. Well, gold's starting to retrace because you see USD JPY starting to rebound. USD JPY was rebounding, and gold's starting to retrace. Direct correlation, guys. I'm telling you, there's a direct correlation. When gold rises, the dollar drops. When the dollar drops, gold rises. Yeah, I might let someone be in VIP for life. It's this one right here.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, it's his job to keep the power on. That's why he chooses.
Oh man, I really hate those ads when I'm listening to the copyright-free music. But yeah, VIP signal chat's on fire. But yeah, we got all of this. You got private trading rooms, live streaming, trade talk. We got Miguel spitting some game in the trade talk here. Throwing out some good charts too. I really need to get my notifications on for that. Weekly reports though of how much we made. Trading discussions, news, a Dell coded an awesome bot where it tells us the news and what are high impact things going on. So you don't have to use Forex Factory. You've got everything that you need to know. Testimonials. Automatically welcomes people when they come in. I mean, this thing's awesome. And I think we're up to like 30 something people. I don't know how to tell on there. I only know how to tell on my phone. Get it? Telephone. 36 members now, guys. That's awesome. I mean, we started this, what, a month ago? 36 members? That's awesome. That's all you guys. 36. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. We made our money already. We made let's see what we did here. You know what? Let's show it. Free signals, 23 pips in profit. We closed 75% and moved the last 25% runners stop loss to break even for a risk-free trade. So this trade that is running right now is only 25% of the trade that we took. We've closed 75% of the trade, and we are leaving 25% runners with absolutely zero risk. Stop losses at break even. So I appreciate you guys. I think this was a great stream. Obviously, when you win on stream, it's going to be an even better stream. But I appreciate you guys. Neza, thank you. Henry, Adele, Miguel, Wildfire FX. We got a lot of people in the chat here. Let's go for a nice round of applause here. There you go, guys. A good stream. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Arcave World, appreciate you. Good stuff, guys. Have a good night.